Hey there everybody, welcome to Azure Gaming Sports. Today we are back in Madden 25, MUT Journey, episode 122, and it's Julio Jones Tribute Day. I'm excited for the Easter promo tomorrow, but for today, we focus on what we have. So I'm recording this just after 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern. And there's one reason. We all know it because we all got the item. This Madden 25 opportunity pack for golden tickets. Let's get that open right now. I'll talk about other stuff in a minute. Opportunity pack. This is probably going to be coins. Chances bowling golden ticket. Oh, there's a bunch. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Let's crank through these. I mean, it's 1,000 coins. We have 9 more of these opportunity packs. Can we get a golden ticket? I have to say right now, if we pull a golden ticket, I think I'll just straight up change the title of the episode to golden ticket. Oh, it can be less than 1,000. Interesting. Okay. Let's keep going. 200. Okay, we really started really high, hitting 2 1,000s in a row, and have since fallen off. Okay. 5 more. We're halfway done. Can we get a golden ticket? There's so many people in the community who have never gotten one. To get one would be crazy. I don't even know what I would do with it. Actually, I kind of do. But yeah. I do know what I would do. Would it be the smartest thing? Probably not. But still. There's another 1,000. Let's go. 2 more opportunity packs, right? Here we go, guys. 200 coins. And the last one. Can we at least end with 1,000 coins? Nope, 200. All right, we got some coinage out of that. We do have this 92 overall B&D fantasy. I don't know why they allow us to get 7 players when there's only 5, right? So I'll just grab the another Antonio Gates. I don't get why. Like, it's useless. They need to allow us to do something with these, right? But yeah, it feels bad. So let's talk about some stuff first off. And but we're not starting with the Julio Jones tribute. Let's talk about roster revolution. Man, this is moving slow. I bet it's because everyone's logged in doing those things. So, roster revolution dropped a new batch of champs. Obviously, you see that Julio Jones 99 is insane. But we're actually here to look at the 98 roster revolution players. Here they are. And there's one that actually helps our team. That is right here, wide receiver Marquise Brown. Right, 98 speed, 86 jump, 96 catch, 96 catch traffic, 98 spectacular, 97 short, 98 medium, 98 deep. He's only 5'9". He probably would be our slot guy. But yeah, I mean, playmaker for 0 is pretty good. Human joystick for 1. I mean, he gets 2 in this bucket. A bunch of 1 AP abilities. I'd probably just like slap on tank for 0, or we'd already get playmaker. Acrobat's not bad. Tireless runners and steamroller really wouldn't affect him. But yeah, it would just be like maybe mid and elite. Because we wouldn't really want to run AP on this guy. Oh, probably human joystick actually. But yeah, he gets a bunch of stuff here. Here he gets another bucket where we can run mid and elite. And he might just be our slot guy, right? He would definitely get boosted up to a 99. And yeah, he is amazing. However, I currently do not have enough tokens to build him. And I do not have enough players in it. Sad enough, I have looked through. We need to build the 98, 95s. Get 95s, we need 92s, 3 92s. And it's like, oh, okay, there's 2 ways to get 92s, either 89s or 388s and a 9091 or 2 9091s. And then it starts breaking down from there. We have a bunch of 91s. And yeah, we just don't have like, we have 96s, we don't have 95s. We have either just too high or just too low to really build him. So a little tough. We need 395 roster revolutions players to build him, but yeah. So let's head over to the store because Julio Jones, I am not, like, I know it's probably a cool card. I am not spending 260,000 training for that 97. I'm just not. I personally don't think it's worth it. But let's get our daily coin, leave B&D back. Let's get our daily coin pack out of the way. I got the rest of the stuff. New season objectives dropped, but I'm not going to burn through all of them today. I'll just wait till tomorrow. An 84. Okay, so 84s actually help us here. Because they can go into the 80... Oh, they can go into an 86. But we need them for the 85 roster revolution, right? This is going to be really kind of a conceited pathway to build them. But, yeah, this is how we're going to do it. And then, do we really not have any daily offers? Did they add any packs back? No. Wow. I'm a little sad at that. Let's open a roster revolution pack just to have some fun, and then we will get into the rest of the episode. It's a full legend. 86. 88. That does help us, actually. Oh, it's slow. It's a champ. What do I tell you about the 96s? Man, I get the 96s so easy. All right, so this one can go into the 92, which we need. So I'm fine with that. There we go. There's one there. Just trying to build up the 92s any way we can. We need so many of them. This 86 can go into the 88 roster revolution. So we'll throw that in there right now. And there we go. Yeah, we're just going to build up Marquise Brown. We're good. This Geno is absolutely useless. He's, you know, yeah. It sucks. Sucks. But sometimes that is what happens. All right. So we have, boom, our daily's done, and we actually leveled up. So we have a rare strategy item fantasy pack. Let's just open this up. It's just going to be blues, yeah. And they have not yet added the purple set. So we will just send that to club. You know? Can't wait to evolve all those. But yeah, and then some season tickets. That's all right. So pretty much, guys, all we have left today is to use our main team, which is looking pretty cool. I have started to notice Anthony Edwards' lack of a cell affecting him a little bit. He does not feel as good as the Emmitt Smith did, and when Adrian Peterson gets up to 99, I may swap out Anthony Edwards. He's not bad. He's great at the catch. He's great at breaking tackles and stuff, but his cell sometimes is slow. I've tried to play him in different things, and yeah, Charlie Ward's amazing. And the judge, Jason Witten, great at blocking, and he does catch pretty well. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with my team. Oh, I forgot to mention this. Roster Revolution players did all get a way to upgrade them without using the dumb medal system. I'm glad EA recognized that they abandoned it. You just needed to add 5 training per slot to get them unlocked. So it was like 20 training per. And so all the Roster Revolution players I have on the team, like Paris Johnson Jr., like Sean Murphy Bunting. There was another one, wasn't there? Jordan Hicks, yeah. All of them got an extra 0 AP ability, pretty much. Not anything too crazy to write home about, but still nice. So we're coming here. We have Ultimate Solo Seasons Pro. This is the last match. We win, spin the playoff wheel. Awesome. We lose. We don't spin the playoff wheel. You know, I do need rushing yards. But we're down 10, and I'm not gonna mess with that. We're gonna take the lead first, and then I'll rush. You know, we're gonna take this lead first and play smart.
They go play action on first.
Oh, come on, AJ Brown. I do have to say, I've started noticing some of the older players, and I don't know if EA does this on purpose, but some older player cards have just started, not making as sharp a cuts as I remember them making. Alright, but there we go. We get a touchdown.
Cardinals shrinking the lead some in the third.
And we are good. It's still down 3. But yeah, the objectives for this week, for week 3, are pretty much a bunch of rushing yards, 2,500. I think I have about 500 out of that. Return kickoff yards, I only have 22 because I've been playing the AKA Iconoclash mode. Achieve 60 touchdown, or 60 first downs. Sorry, not touchdowns, first downs. I have 20 out of 60 there. And then get at 300 tackles. I'm at 33. I'm not too worried about that one. That will happen as it happens. Yeah. The rushing yards, kickoff yards are going to be kind of stressful. Rushing yards just because of how many there are. Kickoff yards because it depends on how good the blocking is. Still, sometimes the blocking just instantly turns crap. Good breakup. Yeah, I want to get this ball back, get the lead, and the next time we get the ball, we can rush and just try to amass rushing yards and all that. I do have to say, there is no pack from the day before, because when I went to go log in, I was like, oh, I can burn through my dailies, and I played one Iconoclash game. I got my dailies almost done, and I was like, oh, let's record a little pack opening, you know, like the pack opening to where I open the daily packs, and the servers went down. It wasn't even 6 yet. And I'm like, oh, okay. It just shut down early, I guess. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I still need another touchdown. That I threw there. I sold there. Oh my god, I could have tried to really return that, but doesn't matter. Here's the lead. And we'll do... I mean, technically, I guess I could have done rushing yards there to take the lead. But yeah, now that we have the lead, the next time I get the ball back, I will 100% rush. You know, because throwing like this, we get a first down. You know, like technically, Brown got a first down on there, so I think we're up 3 on first downs. Because he got one for the first down with the throw. And then he got one for the touchdown, and then we got one there for the touchdown. So that should be 3 first downs, so we should be at like 23 out of 60. But yeah, when we get the ball back, we'll rush and see how it goes. Oh, broke it up. Kind of a big drop. Wait, I'm sorry. Is that Shaq? Was that Shaq Thompson at tight end? Big set. Hold on, does Shaq... I'm sorry, I gotta look at this. Does Shaq Thompson have a... Yeah, that's Shaq Thompson. Does he have a tight end card? Hold on, I'm right now looking on MUT.gg. No, he has 2. He has an 80 middle linebacker core elite, and then he has a 96 roster revolution middle linebacker. No wonder he dropped that. They're playing Shaq Thompson literally at... What? That's crazy to me. That is a middle linebacker at tight end. Shaq Thompson. What? I like the moment I saw his name and saw Thompson, I was in 54. I was like, wait, that's Shaq Thompson. I know him any day. And it's like, wait, did he? Because you know, there's so many out of position cards that because of the theme team, I didn't pay attention to. So I was like, oh, okay, maybe Shaq Thompson did get a tight end out of position. Crazy little card, you know, whatever, you know, not too surprised if they did do that. But he doesn't. That's just a middle linebacker being played out of position. All right, here, guys, we are just going to go for pure rushing yards. Yeah. What I would like is to score a lot, either really quick or at least pick up a first down. Like there we go. And there we go, we're past. So there, we get a bunch of rushing yards. And we extend our lead. So I'm happy with this. Let's put this through. And this actually will bring us to, I was only at 438. Yeah, so close to 500. So that brings us to 43 and then 9. 533 rushing yards so far. And that's another technical first down, so I think that's 5, because we're +1. So we should be at 25 out of 60. Another 5 first downs, and we'll be halfway done with that. That's not bad. And we have a commanding lead at this point. And every tackle helps, you know? Man. Yeah, Easter drops tomorrow when I have my first day of like full-on work. So I am nervous because I'm going to have my first day of work. I'm going to be done, come home, you know, get off of work and just be like, all right, gotta do content. And there we go. Another tackle, another sack, and they do punt. Let's go. All right. Oh, it's because it's still the third quarter. Let's go. That's so massive.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away.
Okay.
Sit at the 37.
See, this is big. Oh, man. I should try to take it out for it to be 95 yards. It'll only be 94. All right. So it's fourth quarter. We have an 11-point lead, and we are just going to rush. Literally blocked by my own guy. The one thing I think having about a bigger running back, like taller, like Edwards, he seems to attach to my linemen way more. Like, he is one of those guys I am thinking about replacing because it feels like sometimes if, you know, like when you're running with a smaller running back and you run close to your guy, but not like, you know, it seems like with Edwards, I somehow get caught up on my offensive linemen more than with any other running back I've had this entire year. See, right there, I attached onto that guy's back. I had to juke out to be able to even get out. Like you could see, it's like I got attached to him. It's like it was like sticky. And I don't know what it is. See, I almost got it there. I could feel it. I could feel it try to pull me. It's like, and it's not the tackler. It's like my own offensive lineman. I don't get it. I really don't. It feels weird. Because there's sometimes, right, when I'm running like this. Okay, I was just straight up tackle. Good tackle. But there's sometimes where like I'm running that exact play and I'll try to cut between two of my offensive linemen. And if my shoulder pad or my arm even remotely touches one of them, right, it will like act like a sticky putty. And I like will have to juke out of it or something because it feels like I get caught up on something. That was just a good grab there, but yeah. I'm trying to recreate it so you guys could see it. You saw me get attached to like the back of the tight end. All right, there. Like that was partly him tackling me, but when my back made contact with the offensive lineman, I slowed down. You know. I'm okay with getting these first downs though. That I am trying to get yardage. But we have 3 timeouts, clock isn't running, and we can also get a bunch of first downs. That is my main goal here. Okay, nothing there, but yeah. You saw on that tight end where my back, or my shoulder touched his back. And it was like I just immediately, as if I was grabbed. Yeah, I still have plenty of time. We can easily get actually 2 more first downs, 3 more first downs. Oh, see right there. Right there. I tried to juke. And my offensive lineman, not even the defender there. The defender did not grab at all because he was engaged in the block. The offensive lineman's back or shoulder made contact with me and it acted like it was grabbing me, like it was sticky putty. Like, you know. Right there was a prime example of it. And it feels bad because while it happens occasionally with my other running backs, this Edwards seems to happen, especially in Iconic Clash, a lot. Oh man, I thought I could break that. Do I get one more playoff? I do, okay. Scoring here would be good because it'd be another, oh man, I don't know. Judge is going to take a while. I have to take a timeout. He's not going to get set in time. God damn it, Judge. Failed me there. You failed me. Hurry up. Yeah, no, like... Nice touchdown. That's a first down. Thankfully, I don't need points. I don't need extra points. I don't need anything like that. So that was just a little bit of extra yardage and another first down. Right? We win also, which is massive. We have the playoff wheel to spin. So let's do that as well. But first, let's, get back to the main menu and then we'll spin the playoff wheel. Yeah. But yeah, no, the sticking on Edwards seems to be a thing, and I don't know why. I really don't know why, but it does seem, in fact, to be a thing. So we get a Hail Mary pack, 3 10K midfield pack. 3 times midfield pack, I should say. So yeah, we got some stuff. So that wraps up tomorrow with the Easter promo. We'll have a whole new mini-like season. Let's actually do this really quick. I want to look at the objectives to see how much we got from that little game. So yeah, 628 rushing yards. Okay. We got 30 first downs and 48, or we gained only 15 team tackles, but that's fine. So yeah, on our way to level 38, which is just coins, season tickets, and a midfield pack. A little disappointing. Season 7, level 39 is a little bit better with a rare option pack and a season 8 XP token. 94 upgrade there and 95 upgrade there. Yeah, it just feels like, I know this is a longer season, but it definitely feels more dead. We get our daily coin pack and all that stuff. Let's open that up. 4K, we take that. Strategy item. Oh yeah, we still have to spin the playoff, or the playoff wheel. Because we count that as like a playoff promotion match. Because it's us getting done with the season. It's playoff, win or go home pretty much. So yeah, let's spin that really quick and get that going. And there it is. Sometimes it takes a minute. Okay, unfortunately, we have that pretty much done. So I'm going to respin because we've got platinum so many times that that's kind of done. 3 times promo pack. I'll take that. Okay. Yeah, because the platinum one, we could do it, but it's like, I couldn't. That platinum one is supposed to do the entire step thing, and there's only one stage left, right? So, right here. So, I don't know if it was really worth doing that. So, yeah. So, we get 3 platinum packs, or 3 promo packs, sorry. And yeah, but let's get back and do our 2 regular packs. So 3 promo packs, we're probably just going to do Roster Revolution, but we have, let's start with the midfield. No, I should have probably gotten the Hail Mary. Well, whatever. So let's start with the midfield packs. Anything that can go towards the Roster Revolution build-up is big for us. 76 does not help. That does not help. That might. 86. 82. 86. Okay. So let's throw these guys into here. I did hear something about Shaquille Griffin visiting the Seahawks to try to come back. I don't know. Like, I don't have a problem with him, but Shaquille Griffin, he better not come back thinking he'll get top corner money. Because he's not a top corner, 86 will clap, because he will clap. Oh, no, I'm not going to make that joke. We'll go into the 88 Roster Revolution Fantasy Pack. This will be the second there. So we will get a 88 done from this pack because we have this. Matt Book. We'll go into the 88 Roster Revolution. And now we have an 88 Roster Revolution player to open. I like that. All right, and then 82 Reggie Wright will go into the 84, 85, because unfortunately we need 83, 84s, and that gets that done. Okay, so if we get an 84, he goes into the 85 roster revolutions. If we get an 85, I guess he can go in the free agency because 85s aren't used. Next midfield pack. Can we see more 86s? That's not helpful. Team of the week. This could be good. 88. That's not awful. 87 is good. And a redux. 86. Okay. So this 88 can go into like the 89 roster revolution. You can see here. So yeah, we'll throw him in there for now. We're just trying to build as much as we can. And at the end of it, when we get Marquise Brown, I'll go back through all those sets and remove whatever was sitting or left over in them. 87, Kevin Mawe will go into the 88 roster revolution. There we go. And we will throw the Derrick Henry Redux in there as well. So, there we go. Okay, and then we will take punter Jack Fox and throw him in the 80-81. And it just, Jack Fox, that's all. Oh, that's done. Completing a lot of those. Wait, it said it had 2 more players there? What? Did you see that? It showed 2 more green cards. 82. Not an 83, 84. 87's big. 83. 76, 86. All right, so let's throw this AJ Terrell into the 84, 85. Okay, and then we will grab the Chase Brown and throw him in the 88. So making little bits of progress here. I'm okay with this. Because we only need 3 88s and 2 90-91s to get a 92. Right? And then those 92s make the 95. So I'm okay with that. It's a slow burn. This 83, however, actually goes into the 85 roster revolution, which 85s go into the 89s, and then those 89s go in and make their own separate 92s. So, yeah, we'll see what we can build. We can see what we build. And that's done. We're going to have a 78, 79, which isn't the biggest thing, but it's not bad. And then this 86 will go into the 88 roster revolution. It feels weird not to be throwing a lot of these cards into like free agency, but you know. All right, we have so much. Let's just crank through some of these smaller guys. 78, 79. Thank you. Marcus May. Go throw that in the 80, 81. See, yeah, there's 2 more here. Where did these guys come from? Ethan Pochis and Diamador Lenore? I shouldn't have extra green cards because I went through them all. Yeah, I did go through them all because the last one I had was that Wilkinson, the left guard that I got rid of. Got an 80 Eric Armstead. We'll throw him in the 82, 83. I don't know. It feels like sometimes cards just randomly appear like they were in sets. And then, like, they didn't get returned to you or they get glitched or something, and then they eventually come back. All right, 84, this can go into Ross Revolution. 85, this goes into free agency. It is an 85. Okay. So, yeah, he can't go into any of the roster revolutions that help us. We don't need 86s. So, we will just throw him into the 88 free agency. There we go. That's done. Then we have the 88. We have 2 88 roster revolutions. We will just grab Daniel Brunskill because he's the first one. And we will throw him into the 92 roster revolution. We already had one in here. He was the 188 we had in our binder. So yeah, grab him again. I mean, obviously you see he's the first one on the list. I must have grabbed him from an older, like 88 pack and just had him in my inventory for a while. But that's it. That's done. We have a 92. It doesn't matter which 92 we take. The Alfred it is. We'll take D. Alford, and then we'll throw him into the 95 roster revolution. We want to go champion. Hero, you would need 5 92 roster revolutions. The hero or the champion pack, you only need 3 92s, which we did have Trevor Penning, and then 2 92s of anything. So instead of needing 5 92 roster revolution players, here we need only 3 92 roster revolution, and then 2 92 93 of any other promo. And we have so many extra 92s, it's not even funny. So yeah, that 95 champion route is the better way to go. So we're 192 off of one of the 3 95s we need. So we're good there. Hail Mary pack, Michael Dixon. Probably an 86. Joe Montana. And breakouts. This could be a number of things. It's an 80, okay. We'll throw this 81 into the 82, 83. Just like we'll throw the Nate Davis in there in a moment. This 86 Joe Montana, and we still haven't even got to the packs. We'll go into the 88 roster revolution. There we go. That's almost done. So, I mean, it's, yeah, we can easily do this a little bit over time. And throw that in the 82, 83. That'll be 3/4 done. There we go. So that's all the packs that we had there. Now we get 3 promo packs. It's going to do its little, oh, we're checking for rewards thing. Okay. To the marketplace. Now, if that Julio Jones is pretty cool, but because of this bundle and people actually pulling him from the opportunity pack, despite it being pretty rare, he's only going for like 2 mil, which still is 2 mil, but it's not bad. So we had 3 promo packs. Let's do 3 roster revolution packs. You know. 88. 88. 86. So yeah, I may remove the cards from the other set. We just got 288, so this will just straight up go into the 92. Yeah, and we can throw in, and this needs 2 90 91s, and we have so many 90 and 91s, it's not even funny. I'm gonna save those. Let's throw in the Genki Force 90s. Yeah. There we go. And then we'll throw the other Daniel in there. Yeah, we might actually get Marquise Brown done right here. Like from these packs, if everything works out. I mean, we would, I think, need to pull a hard 92. But yeah, we're making a dent because this guy goes into the 88 roster revolution player set. And this should get it done. It does. So we'll have another 88. So we have another 92. I mean, that's not bad. Let's just keep going, burning through these packs. See what we get. Campus Hero, I think 2. No, it's the first one. It's an 86. That makes sense, actually. 88? 88? I mean, if we're pulling these 88s like that, this should be done in no time, actually. And that's it. That's another 92 done. I believe that should be a 95 done. Which means we only need 2 more 95s, if my calculation is right. Yeah, I believe we only need 2 more 95s now. So, yeah, not bad. And these 95s are helping because we're just building 92s up. All right, and then I'll throw 2 more 90s in here. Man, earlier in the year when Team of the Week broke everything, I gotta be honest, every time I see a Team of the Week card, I'm like, oh god, is that gonna glitch and break my thing again? Because man, don't I remember when it would break every single thing that moved. But there we go. So we just need 2 more 88s to at least get another 92. We're not gonna obviously complete it here unless we pull 2 92s or a 95 out of this. Season of Boom 86. Travis Etienne 90. See, that's where that ruins it. That's an 88. See, the 90s or any of the other weird numbers, because this promo is so big and there's so many different ratings. A pull like this one, why it's a 90. It's not a helpful 90, you know? And it sucks in that scenario because you're like, ah, man, you know, that's rough. That's rough. So let's go and look at stuff really quick. We have an 88. We'll grab that. This should be, actually, this should be enough to complete another 92. So we'll throw that in the 92. That should get that done. There we go. So boom. Yeah, that's not bad. Maybe I should try get Marquise Brown done this episode. And take D. Alford. I forgot what this was for a minute. I thought I was opening a regular roster Revolution pack. And then I remember, oh wait, no, this isn't. Throw this in the 95 Hero. Oh no, not Hero, sorry, Champion. We want to throw this in the Elite. Yeah, the Elite, the Champion, yeah. And there we go. Champion done, so that is going to be a 95. It does not matter who we take here. We can open this other 92. Get that going. So yeah, we need a bunch more 92s pretty much. We need... Oh, I just hit Hero again. It's not the Hero. Because the Hero needs 592. See, that would just take longer. Compared to the Champion, which only takes 3 and then any 92s. So much easier this time you have to do this. And then we grab a 95. It doesn't matter who we take here. None of them help us, you know. You see there. So, take that. Yeah, because the 95s are pretty much all older champs. And even the heroes from the current ones, John Runyon, Giant Packers, Cam Badillion, Lowe, Patriots, Vikings, Logan Hall, Buccaneers, Jeff Okuda, Titans, Texans, Lions, Falcons, Vikings. Sorry, I said Titans, I meant Texans. But yeah, we throw this into Marquise Brown, and that will be the first out of the 3 we need. So just 2 more 95s, and we have Marquise Brown. I'm happy with that, right? So... what's BND contains 392 pluses and 198 roster Revolution 2. That's a BND though. That's wait, no. The 3 are regular. That's actually not bad. Is there another like roster Revolution thing? Yeah, the Overdrive pack. 192 and 295 pluses. Oh, this would have got my thing done right away. Alright. We're gonna grab a couple more packs just to see if we can see how far we can get. A part of me kind of wants to complete Marquise Brown right now. 90 does not help us. That's an 86, Travis Etienne. The 90s harm us really bad right now because they're not useful at all. So that's an 88, goes into 92. There we go. I'll throw in 2 more 90s. Yeah, I mean, it does suck. Especially when, like, we are, like, so close. A part of me just kind of wants to get it done. And yeah, throw that into the 88. And that's another 88 at least. I actually may clear out. Oh yeah, the 88 seemed to be the way to go. Build the 88s and use the 88s for 92, use the 92s for 95s and be done. See, a 92 or a 95 would be pretty massive pull. Yeah, 90s seem to be pretty frequent, but 90s don't help us at all. Throw those 88s in there. So, you know, slow and steady. And if we do, in fact, build Marquise Brown, I'll add him to the team off camera. I am not going to go under 2 mil coins, to be honest. So we're going to keep going until we hit just about 2 mil, and then we'll stop. Right, so there is another 92. So yeah, we still have at least one more pack. I mean, we're probably not going to get done. Redux, 86. Yeah, a 92 or 95 would be big here. That's an 88. We'd much rather have 88s over 89. 89s are weird, right? Because they can go into a 92, but you need 5 of them. And we have, oh, I didn't realize I had one in my thing. So yeah, we would need 3 more 89s to get that done, which to build 89s, we would need 85s roster revolutions and 287 88s. It's not likely that will happen, but yeah. Throw that there, and yeah. It's a messy thing, man. I mean, throw Dontari Poe there, and we'll throw Devin Jenkins. Yeah, we're probably not get it done today, but that's okay. You know, we made a dent. We made a dent. And who knows? Roster Revolution cards pop up quite often in like third slots. You know, like when it's like, oh, you get 2 of whatever minimum card and then 1 random. It sometimes can be a Roster Revolution or Team Builders. You know. 288s. I'm okay with that. I said I wouldn't go under 2 mil, but I'll do 1 more because any type of coin I get from anything else pretty much gives me that. So I'll do 1 more. We'll fall under 2 mil because I know doing dailies and doing stuff tomorrow, I'll get enough coins to be back over 2 mil. I'm not too worried about that. And this 86 will go into the 88. There we go. That's done. And yeah, we'll do 1 more pack. I would love to see a 92 or a 95 or even a champ. That'd be cool just to pull one. 86, that's fine. It's not slow. It's an 88. And another 88. I'm fine with that. All right. Because at least they're useful, right? That's the big thing. At least they're useful. So I actually think, in fact, I am going to throw the 90. Yeah, I think I'll throw these Team of the Weeks that I've been sitting there and be like, all right, guys, you finally get to be used. There we go. And then we will go grab the last 2 cards from this pack. 1 for the 88 there, and then grab the actual 88 from the thing. And yeah, I think that'll be a good stopping point. This episode has gone on a little bit, and yeah, I technically need to make sure this gets recorded and ready. But let's go back and, you know, clear out the extra packs we have. We should have like a couple here, right? Yeah. So we'll open this up, see how much of a dent we made. I mean, if we can get a second 95, right, I'll be happy because that means we can just slowly in the background build them up. See, that's a 92, so that's pretty big. Oh, I accidentally just backed out. I think we have 3 92s right there. So I think 100% we have enough for another. Yeah, we have 3 right there. So we have another 95 champ. So 95 champion. Yeah. So we'll be 1 off of for the 98. But we'll take this other 88, throw him into this roster. Yeah. So we're 195, and technically, in essence, 3. Oh my god, I completely lost my train of thought completely. Sorry guys, my brain is thinking about other stuff. Pretty much right now we just need 1 more 95, which will be 3 more 92s, which will be, yeah, which is doable, and we'll worry about those because, like I say, Roster Revolution appears a lot of the time in like that third slot, like you'll get an extra roster revolution card here and there. So yeah, I'm not too worried about it at all. I almost keep doing this. I keep almost adding it to the Hero Fantasy. The Hero Fantasy is objectively worse. We don't want to add it there. So yeah, throw Kenny Moore in here. Actually, are we really just going to be 292 off? That changes things. Hold on a minute. How long is this episode? I was originally going to try to get this out today, Wednesday. I might not now. I might save it for tomorrow. And I might just make this episode a little extra long and try to complete Marquise Brown. No, no, no. You get out of there. All right. So we do, in fact, are missing just 292s. That gets that done. And yeah, we're missing 292s. Take another 95. That will bring Marquise Brown down to needing 1. I think we go and open a few more packs. Try to get it done. I think that's smart. And Marquise Brown, there we go. Just 195 off. We now technically just need 292s, right? So that's either 3 more 89s. And yeah, no. Let's just see what we get. We'll go back to the store. We're gonna open up some more roster revolution packs. I think this is the right decision. We're looking for 88, 89, 92, 95. You know, 288s. That's perfectly fine. Throw that into the 92 set. And we're going to have one of our 92s right here. 86. Throw this into the 88 roster revolution. Okay. And then we'll grab this 88 and throw it into the 92. And there we go. We have 192. So we're missing 192 left. Actually, if this gives us an 86 or 87 and gives us 288s, I think we're done. There's the 86. There's the 88. I think we're done. I think we are, because so that there, let's oh, that's going to break the pack, isn't it? Because I added it. It did not. Okay, I'm going to just throw you into the 88. That gets you done. And then just let me back out. There we go. I think that should be it. I may be wrong. We'll grab this 88. Take Brunskill. Grab Brunskill and throw him into the 92. That should be the last 92 there. Yeah. And then we should now have two 92s. So let's open this up. Take that. And we will grab you, throw you into the 95. No, wait. Champion. Gotta remember champion. There we go. Throw that there. Grab this other D. Alford from the thing that we had saved. We will just throw in Lincoln Kennedy, and we'll throw in that Matt Forte I saw down there too. There we go. And then, yeah, so this is it. 100%, this is it. We open this 92. Take D. Alford. Throw him into 95 champ. 95 champ is done. There we go. Grab that 95 champ. Let's go. Take Murring, because he's there. And we will throw him into Marquise Brown, which will get him done. And there we go, guys. We got the new Cardinal wide receiver. I think that's a perfect way to wrap up this episode. We'll open him, we'll look at him really quick, and then I'll substitute stuff and do stuff off camera. There we go, Marquise Brown. Just needs training there. We'll slap on the Cardinal chem. Alright, so let's see what he gets. Nothing discounted this first bucket. You know it's going to be real when these stuff get discounted. I think we go mid-in elite here. Wait, no. Yeah, let's go mid-in elite. Here we'll grab human joystick. Playmaker's interesting there. So let's go Playmaker. Wait, no. Because in this thing, he gets Playmaker for free. We already have Human Joystick for free. Mid and Elite for free. Evasive for 2 isn't really worth it. So let's go here and see what we can throw. Slot Apprentice might not be bad, but we already have something. Oh, wow. There's really just not anything we can use here, which is unfortunate. We'll refund that. Yeah, we'll just keep that blank. I mean, that's a decent enough spread for him. And yeah, I'll go edit the team to make sure he fits into it because that'll take a little bit of time. Thankfully, we know he's going to make the team because, yeah, like DeAndre Hopkins has been on the team for a little bit. And why Marquise Brown is shorter without theme team boosts, right? He's already 98 speed, worse jumping, better catching, and better in everything. So, like, we know he's going to replace DeAndre Hopkins. But he's going to get boosted to 99. And, like, comparing him to other receivers is where this is going to become an issue. Because, you know, like, comparing them against, you know, Chris Godwin, right? Yeah, he's shorter significantly. But better speed, worse jumping, but actually worse catching. Same catch and traffic, better spectacular, better short, worse medium, and better deep. Wow. Actually, I thought his jumping, I mean, I know he isn't tall, but I thought his jumping would at least be higher than that. Yeah, I do think he goes over Chris Godwin. Is he better than Devin Hester, though? Devin Hester's 2 inches taller, 10 pounds heavier, same speed, better jumping. Marquise Brown has better catching, worse jumping, but, you know. Better catch of traffic, better spectacular, better short, better medium, same deep. See, as a slot guy, I do think Marquise Brown actually goes over Devin Hester purely as a slot guy. Yeah. Actually, is he better than A.J. Brown? Like, this is here's the debate, right? A.J. Brown only has 97 speed compared to these 99s. I actually think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to move Devin Hester up, move Marquise Brown into the slot, and I think A.J. Brown... Actually, I'm going to move Godwin up. I actually think A.J. Brown, I know he has those abilities, but I think, yeah, this is going to be our new look, and I think A.J. Brown's fallen on the cusp of exiting the team. And I think Marquise Brown will become our new slot guy. So, yeah, let's come over here. And we will also, here in this slot, change out for Marquise Brown. I think that will be good. And then we'll also throw Anthony Edwards. Actually, I'll throw Anthony Edwards there. Just to have like a power guy in comparison. So yeah, there we go. I like that. Okay, I think that's good change. I just said I'd do all this off camera. I'll do it for the main team. For the theme team, you can kind of just see where it's going, and we'll do the same thing. So Marquise Brown will come in at the slot, and Chris Godwin will come in to be number 2. And I think that is the right choice, guys. I'm going to go do this on the theme team right now. You guys won't need to, stick around and watch it. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, tag out. I want to give a special thank you to all my Patreon members. Urza and Scott, you're amazing. If you guys want to check out Patreon and join it to get a shout out at the end, check Patreon down in the link description below. And you can also, like Scott did, make me re-record this.
So